Gretchen with Raising Girls Classically, and I just love getting to share with you guys about what I'm learning as a mother, what things are helping me and my family. I just love to get to share with you. I love to hear from you guys, so please give me feedback. Today what I wanted to talk about is how understanding your child's personality can help you to be a better parent to them. And I love personality tests. I love the Myers-Briggs and I love the Enneagram. And right now I'm very into the Enneagram. So I'm going to kind of talk off that one today. So my personality on the Enneagram is a 3. I'm the achiever. That can be really good or that can be really hard for stuff. As a parent, it's good because I'm really motivated. I'm really motivated to achieve. I'm really motivated to help my children. I'm really motivated to be in line with that, to be checking on their work. My wing is a 2, which is the helper, so most of my achievement comes from helping others. Probably a little bit about why I'm doing this, because I really love helping others. As a parent, though, the negative or drawback to that is normally that I have too high of expectations. So sometimes I need to make sure that I'm not burdening my kids with things that they're not ready for, or that's too hard, or that I'm keeping them going more than I should. So sometimes you'll hear me as I post on Instagram talking about learning to enjoy the simple things. That's actually something I have to work at. Luckily, my husband is really good at that. He is very good at enjoying life and simplicity. So my kind of high drive, he kind of helps bring back down. And he also is a great helper and loves to help me with all that I want to do, which I really appreciate. So as I've learned about my children, I have had the oldest 2 take the Enneagram. My youngest daughter, she's 8, and I feel like her personality is still really developing. She's fun, she's quirky, she's cute, but I don't know that her personality is either sealed in or that she would fully understand it to know where she falls. But my firstborn is a teenager. She was actually really easy to do on the Enneagram. I read the different ones. I was easy as well. I knew that mine was going to be an achiever just because that's where my personality tends to fall on any of the personality tests. And for my daughter, she is the challenger. I've known she was the challenger since she was 1 year old. When she was 1, she was everywhere. I used to look at moms, she's my firstborn, so I would look at moms and I would say, how do you make your baby sit? My baby doesn't do that. My baby runs around, she gets into everything. How do you make her sit? And so at one point we bought her one of those baby leashes. I'm not a huge fan of them, but she was running into away from us all the time. So I was like, I'm going to get one of these. We tried it one time. It was a horrible failure because as soon as we put it on her, she'd sit down and refuse to move. I was like, wait, this doesn't work. We take it off her, she'd run. Put it on her, she'd sit and refuse to move. Yeah, one time, did not work. But what I found out as I've been raising her is she is a challenger. She doesn't like to be controlled. It made me have to adjust how I parent her. I found out that she's confident, she's strong, she's assertive. Those are really beautiful characteristics. But she also has a temper, and she's not very vulnerable. So I really, to get her to be vulnerable with me, I have to do a lot of things to help her feel confident and comfortable that I will have her back, that I will listen, that I will be respectful. She really, a lot of the times, instead of giving her a list of commands or telling her what to do, I do a lot of talking to her about her goals and how we can help to fulfill it so that she sees me as her helper instead of as her dictator. And those are things I had to learn, and it works. For her, that works. She feels respected, then she'll do anything for us. It actually, what I love about the Enneagram too, is it'll tell you what someone is when they're healthy and when they're not healthy or when they're under stress. And when she is healthy, she's a 2. She's a helper. So, wow, I mean, she's someone that will do anything for me if she feels responsible and if she feels respected and confident. Under stress, I can't remember exactly where she goes to, but it's much more of an introverted, I'm not going to share kind of one. I think she goes to a 5, which I believe is the investigator. So those are interesting, good things to know. My second daughter, I actually she's about to turn 11. And I was thinking before she took it, oh, she is a 2. She is a 2. She is a helper. She is my buddy. She will come and she will offer to massage my feet like in the evenings. She will say, hey, how can I serve you, Mom? What can I do for you? She will help with her baby brother no matter what. She is a helper, obviously, except for I had her take the test and she wasn't. Instead, she is a number 6. She's a loyalist. So immediately I was like, I not even really read about the loyalist because I didn't think that I fully needed to know all the details on that. But one of the things I found is that a loyalist is reliable, hardworking, responsible, trustworthy. Okay, that's my daughter. She is all of those things. But the areas that she needs help is she has to feel supported. She fights against anxiety and insecurity. One of the things I remember is at our Classical Conversations homeschool group, when a sub would come in, she would become this like high-strung thing that was almost like under attack in her mind. It was like she would clam up and she would get where she was almost rude because she'd be like, I can't do this. This is not my safe place. This is not where I feel secure. And she would a lot of the times be like, can I go be with my mom? So I have found what her insecurities are and what her gifts are. And it's super helpful to know that she needs me a little bit in a different way than my firstborn does. She needs to hear from me. You can do this. I've got your back. This is going to be okay. She needs me to prep her before things. If there was going to be a sub, to prep her ahead of time of how she can be a great helper, of what she can do, how she can make herself feel more secure. So as I have learned my daughters, this is being a great help to me. So I would encourage you to, especially if your child's above the age of 9, try taking some kind of a personality test for them. Find out a little bit more. You might be surprised. Get to know your child in a deeper way. Find out what their insecurities are. Sometimes kids can't express all these things to us. So if we understand how their brain works, that's really helpful. And next I plan to go have them take the Myers-Briggs because I've done it, but I haven't had them take it yet. It might give me a little bit more insight into them. So again, I want to encourage you that knowing your children, take the time to find out how they work and how you can love and bless them the most. Everyone have a great day. If you have other ways that you've gotten to know about your child's personality, share them with me. I would love to hear from them. Again, you can join me at Instagram at Raising Girls Classically, or on Facebook at Raising Girls Classically, or on YouTube. I would love to hear more from you. Have a blessed day.